So guys, this is an app called Simply Wall Street. They do have a website as well, but to be fair, I've got like a prehistoric laptop which I do all my videos on, and it took like nearly 2 days to process a 20-minute video. So I do most things on my phone. So this app basically tells you everything you need to know about a specific company, stock, market value. It gives you advice, what the dividend yield is. A dividend yield is basically how much of a percentage they pay back their shareholders, sorry. Now, I wish I knew about this when I first started, because I've invested in people that I thought were a dividend and they're not. And it happens to be most of my money. So the whole point of me investing was to be a dividend investor, and I've screwed myself already. So as you can see, it's okay, this app. Now, I don't use this as an accurate figure to what it is, because it's not directly linked to your brokerage, free trade in my instance. Now, in America, they'll link it to your brokerage. In other countries they will, but in the UK they won't link any brokerage to your account. Now, there could be other places that do that, or different apps that do that, but I like this one. So you have to enter every share manually when you create it now, and obviously keep it updated. So when it comes to figures, as in money, my money, I don't use this accurately. This is pure guesstimate. Well, not guesstimate, because it's accurate. The information I've entered is accurate, but I use my brokerage as an accurate prediction of my actual money and where it is. So here you can see that they do like a snowball effect. So that's my portfolio. So it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Obviously, look at that. That proves that I've had no dividend income so far. I've only been doing this a couple of months, and I haven't had one dividend income. So I'm hoping that will come through soon. But obviously, because of the virus going around at the moment, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Now, one thing I do need to explain to everyone: dividends is not owed to you. Now, a company will pay a dividend as a thank you almost for owning the stock. Now, there's ways that you can find out whether they're going to pay or not going to pay. Blue stock companies, people like Coca-Cola, they always pay their dividend. They have done for God knows how many years, etc, etc. But this is why you need to come onto a website like this or an app like this and do your homework, which is what I should have done in the first place. There you go, Coca-Cola. So it will tell you a little bit about the company, what they do, what the risks are, what the good points are. Snowflake analyst. Now, obviously, here you can see the dividend is nearly touching the end, because they're so good at dividends. So they'll give you similar people. I mean, PepsiCo is one, basically Pepsi, and a few other people that they own. So I will be investing in that, but it will give you analytics of, I don't know if I said that right, I'm trying to sound posh, but it will tell you what's happened in the last couple of days, couple of years, that sort of thing. Market value, current price versus fair price, but everything's lower than market price at the moment and fair price because of what's going on now. I'll go straight to the dividend because that's what I care about. So they give a 3.48% dividend. I don't know what that actually means, but I know it's more than a bank, so I'm happy. But more on this. So I'll go back to, oh, that's not good. There we go. Oh, I was thinking about it. Right, gonna have to put the Wi-Fi on. I kept getting phone calls and all the rest of it because I've had to redo this video about 4 times now. So I turned the Wi-Fi off, but I'm going to have to chance it and keep it short. So there we go. So if you wanted to say look for a company, I don't know, say Boeing, type in Boeing there, and then it will come up with Boeing. There we are. So you click on that company, and it will tell you everything you need to know about Boeing. Now, all I want to know personally is what's their market cap. 70 billion, so they're all good. Then it will tell you a little bit about the company, what they're doing, you know, what their past is like, what their health is like. I mean, look at all those red X. It's not good. Their dividends, which is all I really care about. Yeah, they pay a 6.62 dividend, which obviously compared to Coca-Cola is nearly double. It will tell you who the management are, information. There we go, information. Now, this isn't perfect. I mean, obviously you need to find out as much as you can about a company. Now, people like Boeing, they're not going to go bust. They've had problems with, what was it, they had that plane crash, and with a virus going around, no one's travelling, so they're suffering, but then who isn't at the moment? So you just got to be sensible and actually do your homework, like I didn't. I just based all my investment on what other people do on YouTube, and people that have got hundreds of thousands of dollars and pounds in their investment funds, and relying on them. Don't do that. Do your homework. You know, always pick people and companies that are close to you, or products that they use, or something you know about. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what diversification is. Always go for different sectors. So, yeah, that is Simply Wall Street. Definitely worth downloading. Definitely worth doing. So, always do your homework.